Welcome, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Strategic Command World War II War in Europe. Okay, so we're going to continue this. We are ready for the next, or for to turn it over to the Allies to, we're going to end this for better or for worse. I'm having very dubious thoughts about what's going to happen in North Africa with Italy there. I'm very much thinking we need to try to move some forces down to help. Romania joins the Axis. Great. Nice picture of Romanian troops. That will help. Like allies. Okay. Our convoys are disrupted. Okay, so we lost 4 MPP from the Norway convoy. From imports from Spain are doing well. That's good. Construction of the submarine pens. Italy's collecting reasonable amounts. They got a bit damaged too. And those tanks took out our core, our Italian core there. Or at least want to save my Italian armored division there. And I'd like to take out the Tobruk garrison as well. So we'll see what we can do. No, not Tobruk. Whatever. That's Tobruk. Whatever this province is called, if anything. Okay, yes. First army's destroyed. Intelligence report spotted a core in Liverpool. Winning the war. If we cannot knock the UK out of the war by invasion of the British Isles, we must seek an alternative route to victory. One option would be to invade the USSR and rid the world of communist states. If the Soviet Union destroyed, the British would probably be forced to submit to our peace terms. Do not delay too long. Stalin is rearming. If war breaks out between Japan and the Allies in the Pacific, then he may bring his Siberian divisions to fight in Europe, invading the USSR. During the spring or early summer will be best so that we can make deep inroads into the country before the weather turns. Target the Ukraine is priority to secure food supplies for the Reich recommendation. Build forces in the east ready to invade USSR. Ideally invading when the USSR is close to 90% mobilization and weather is good. Okay. I wonder how railroaded that is. Okay, destroyer. Okay. Well, we've got a fair amount of destroyers and things up here. So yeah, I want to stick him right down here in the port. And Italian tanks. Okay. Well, trying to think. Yeah, maybe here is best. Get him to North Africa. Alright, well, because the way I would like to defeat Britain here first is to defeat them in North Africa. So I guess we're going to build up a defensive line here. Mention that. Okay. Get these Hungarians up on the border. Don't know if we're going to have to give up territory there to the Soviets or not. The reason we're moving so slow, I think, is because of the weather. Okay, you can stay as a Bucharest guard. Okay, that would take them out. If successful. Good. Oh, City Burani. Okay. That looks like a good option there. We got the Corps, or the Army group there, Corps, mechanized Corps, facing against the tanks, so we can rebuild our tank unit. I do sort of hope this series will be a good guide on how to play this, as opposed to a good guide on how not to play it. Trust me, I can see it going either way. I'll play the game. Okay, these guys I have here to attempt to have some sort of garrison here in the west. Okay, well, it's more important to move this guy. They'll need to be rebuilt. Keeping some real sort of fighting units here for if need. I really do like how they've implemented railroads and roads and things like that. The general infrastructure, how do I put this? If I understand their markings and theories here, you have railroads and you have roads. You can come down, like here, just see roads connecting different levels. I like the overall infrastructure levels that Hearts of Iron has, but I wish they would add a railroad, I don't know, option option or thing as well. Okay. So these guys we have been sort of trying to head south to influence. Because we can get there with quicker as part of it. Okay, and they've done something there. We can't reinforce at this moment. I'm not sure exactly why. Well, now we're gonna port. Well, port. Oh, well, that didn't help very much. Because my goal is to smash some of these guys, but without, hopefully, getting smashed up in turn. Good. Let's head them back too and see if I can get them refueled as well. There we go. Now to purchase things. Romania. Slovakia basically can't build anything. Got all the fighters we can build right now. All the mechanized and tank units we can build, at least for the moment. So I think another an army here would be nice. Let's give it some mobility. Look at production for Germany, which also includes some Hungarian, which we are building more. Thanks for that. But I'm building Hungarian armor, which will be in April 41. Not that far away. But we'll see how well it works, because I did make it both advanced and highly mobile, so I'm presumably giving it good German tanks, and so we have that coming. I just didn't at this moment, but I will see about getting another tank unit for Romania. Well, what is... Now we'll wait. Italy, we can look at production here. Not a whole lot. But I think we want to wait a little bit more. Now, for diplomacy-wise, we've got... Well, what can we do with Spain? Finland's still a little more pro-us, which is nice. And so is Sweden, Yugoslavia, but I suspect that'd be scripted to flip. So... yeah, I think we will do that. So that we can maybe get Spain. Working with us. That would change the equation some. We'll go all the way over to here for the maps. Because I'll tell you what, folks, I don't know what I'm going to do, okay? So don't take this roadmap. Don't need to watch the rest of the series. You know, there's still stay tuned to see what's going on in future, because I just don't know how scripted this is going to be. I want to deal with North Africa and the Middle East before starting a war with the Soviets, because, and I will totally bet that, yep, they're moving troops away from the Far East, building up more stuff. They'll be stronger, but I'm hoping to see about using some of my Southern Front strategies on them in one fashion or another to see if we can even do that. That's just... I want to see if we can do that. We very well may not be able to. But that is just what we're looking at. Okay. Let's end the turn here. No, let's look at research. I just want to... We are researching advanced tanks, advanced aircraft, which are good. Command and control, which will improve that. Production technology, industrial technology. Yeah, we're good with that for the moment. As I said before, not all games need to be Hearts of Iron in its scope, you know, the whole world. They don't need to all be, you know, this fancy 3D graphics everywhere to be good. Research Germany develops command and control level 2. Good. So now this time we've taken a much bigger hit to our convoys from Norway, but still. I still think we're bringing in more than we would have if we had made it go the other route. So, you know. Okay, yes, you've retaken that, but I destroyed that. And it would be nice to continue to disrupt, destroy, using some of our heavier ships. Some of the raiders, interceptors coming. They get damaged. They get damaged. Good. Yeah, carrier. They get damaged. Good. And even continuing, but especially at first with Hearts of Iron 4, you had the real wild AI doing all kinds of incredibly unhistoric things. But we're going to see how well this does with something that's a little less historical, meaning like my attempts to do a southern front before rushing into an east attack, you know, against the Soviet Union first. But maybe we'll see it's the right amount of scripting, over scripting, under. We will see. Okay. Führer quarters. In order to assist their Italian allies in North Africa, it is recommended we send some German forces to be known as the Deutsches Afrika Korps to deal with the British. If successful, this formation could spearhead the way for an advance into Egypt and beyond. If you say yes, a full-strength headquarters and the following half-strength units will be deployed at Benghazi: a tank corps, an anti-tank, reconnaissance, artillery, tank, fighter, and tactical bomber units. They will arrive with full research cost at 500 MPP at 100 MPP per turn for 5 turns. Would you like to do that? Okay. Sure, I'm going to do this now. Of course, this is historically rather early. We didn't see the Afrika Korps came about after the whole Greece thing, and the Italian army, who basically to some degree knew its limitations in North Africa, in that if you were to, and I don't know how well this is set up, if you were to send in a huge amount of the, like armies here, larger than the corps, they're going to starve, because part of it is the shipping and the allies who are sinking shipping. Part of it is just the general infrastructure, because even if you could set, Benghazi and Tobruk and put these huge amounts of forces around the ports and supply them by the sea, that's fine. Then trying to supply them out in the desert is extremely difficult, to the point that the British built some pipelines and railways out to El Alamein that wasn't there before to be able to supply Montgomery's buildup. You know, you don't need a pipeline and railway if you're going down the Via Balboa, the Italian-built sort of not quite highway. We think of like modern freeways or the Autobahn, but you know, a modern paved road along the Italian-controlled North African coast here. You don't need those things because there's no way they're going to keep up. You know, you can't build railways fast enough. You can't, at least not in 1940s technology, build, you know, because basically I think there may have been a fuel pipeline too, but I think it was like a water pipeline. You can't, you know, lay pipelines and keep up fighting with the enemy. That was specifically dealing with the, and I'm sort of waiting, you know, click this. Dealing with right there at El Alamein and the buildup there of units. Once you break out, you have to be mobile. You have to be able to supply via the sea to the ports and keep going. So you outrun your supply lines, and that's what the British did, and then the Italians did, and then the British and the Germans back and forth in North Africa, outrunning your supply lines. So the Italians knew they couldn't just do this, but the Italian army was bigger than what you could effectively infrastructurally support in North Africa. So they thought, hey, let's invade Greece. You know, it can't be that tough, can it? Well, it was, because they wanted to be able to have air bases and naval bases up, you know, in Greece and Crete to cover shipping closer to the front to supply more troops, more equipment, and of course it was going to grow the empire, make the, you know, Italian empire bigger, and all of that. So that was a really good strategical thought. But as I was saying over on the Hearts of Iron, one of the episodes over there, Italy really wasn't a great power at this time. It was unprepared for the war, and I don't mean like Germany wasn't fully prepared, and it wasn't. Neither was Britain. But they were great powers. Italy was working to become a great power, but it was far from it at this time. And so, yeah, Greece can hold the line in rugged terrain. So we're going to go yes, because I'm still planning on moving some troops down here because we're looking at going big. But the Africa Corps arrives in Libya. Okay, oh, new units. Okay, we got some garrison units, good. Now, where can I drop them? Because I'm looking mostly at having some garrisons to deal with France. So, well, okay, now here, instead of, probably it would be better to shift one of these newer panzer divisions or panzer groups down here and keep some of those maybe moving heading east. Now, okay, good. That's just what I wanted. Okay, not that they're going to be ready to punch hard against the British, but I would just sort of like to be able to hold the line here. Now, I'm quite honestly a little confused on how to use some of these forces effectively. You know, as separate from a whole corps. Well, let's see how. Okay, Germany has a great amount of, and this looks like it's going to hold for a little while. So let's spend the MPP. Don't know how much reconnaissance is going to help, but these guys nothing strong enough to take on. Since they're there already. Like you can see, I am serious about North Africa. Oh, man. Oh, it's up here too. Okay, yeah, that's good. I don't mind spending up fairly large amounts. Now here, since you're also here, let's get you good to counter British attacks. You keep walking your way forward. Oh, okay. Okay, they left. Well. Guess they can't do reconnaissance in the winter, and that's reasonable. You know, not very effective. So I hope it also, lets you move you. Where are we? Something to make the Russians, or the Russian AI, or whatever, to think about before they just decide to start invading. Let's get these guys. Get them to The Hague. Don't know if we need to watch Antwerp. Okay, here. Let's send you down. No, actually, let's move you. Well, yeah, okay, you can make it great. And let's see if we can also repair you in the French report down there. I'm not sure. No, we can't place new units there, but head back home. See if you can disrupt some convoys there. You weren't successful in disrupting there. Maybe because it's not active at the moment. Oh, that's because they're not at war with Russia. We're not supplying Russia. That'll turn red. Or red then, yeah. Okay, some of the stuff I do understand. Yeah, let's move the paratroopers also east. Yeah, we're just not going after Britain. At least not now. Maybe if I get advanced enough with this, we could see about doing some of that on future games. Okay, well. That would just sort of reconnaissance because I want to see what. How are we doing for? Okay, 195. All this German addition stuff, I'm not going to spend it right now and upgrade or putting them on board ship. We're going to wait. So I will. No, just one. Just do that a little bit. Be prepared for something going on there. Now here. There we go. See if we can get some more air power down there to win the day, as it were. We'll think about the Italian armor. Hopefully it'll, well, we'll see. Italy, industrial technology, which we're doing to hopefully get you better. War clothes. It's expensive, but I think by making it good, I think we're making it worthwhile. At least I hope we're making it worthwhile to put in there. Okay, we can't. Oh, we moved it. I think is where we can't upgrade that. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. Well, we're going to end the episode here. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank you for liking the videos. I really do appreciate that. And come back to see what the Allies do to us. See how bad it is.